if you guys use these little plastic paint trays like I do. You know, some at work, some at home. But I'm going to show you an easy way to get that last little bit of acrylic paint removed. Usually acrylic paint is super easy to peel off. You can get a good big piece and just peel it. But sometimes you get down to the little scrapes that are left, and those can be really irritating, especially when you're just wanting to start a new project. So here's the easy way to get it out. We really only need one tool, and that is some school glue. I happen to have Elmer's. I'm sure any other brand would work just as well. So usually you can get some acrylic paint off pretty easy because it peels, right? Ooh, that's so satisfying. But sometimes you got leftover crumbs that you just need to get out. And sometimes they're like this, just really irritating. So we've got all those little crumbs and stuff in here. This palette is ready. And we're just gonna put some glue in it. Nice, generous amount. And then we're just gonna smear it around. Nice, even, generous coat. Okay, and I'm gonna just add a little bit more to these edges, make sure I get where these little, I don't even know, these little bumps are. There's one done. We'll just do one more. This you think would peel out, but is not wanting to. So we're gonna see if the glue works on that bigger piece. Okay, that's it. It's super easy. So now all we have to do is wait for the glue to be completely dry and then peel it off. And when we peel it off, it will take all the little remnants of paint off with it. This really only works with acrylic paint. I haven't tested it with watercolor, but watercolor and tempera paint are both washable. Like, they'll come off just with water, and so this isn't a good method for that. This is a good method for acrylic, which turns to plastic and can be peeled off. Now we just have to wait for the glue to finish drying. I usually just like to wait a day. It's easier than checking on it to see if it's ready. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's been a day. Let's see if we can get a nice, satisfying peel. Okay, that's it. You can see that was a lot easier. I could definitely have sat there for like hours trying to get all those little bits of glue off. Not glue. All those little bits of paint off. The glue just really helps grab everything and let you peel it really easily. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get like a one solid piece peel like I was hoping for. My glue was a little more brittle than usual today. Not sure if that's humidity, maybe it grabbed an older bottle of glue, but they're definitely a lot cleaner. And the coolest part is that glue can actually peel up what was previously like a stain. And maybe you're one of those artists who can just work on top of old paint and just keep mixing on top of the old stuff. And that's really cool. Those really old paint palettes with all the buildup, those look really cool, but it's just not my style, not a way I can work. And I also find that my students are a lot more motivated to clean up after themselves if they start with clean materials. Now, in my classroom, I also have these lids that go on quite nicely. Unfortunately, they just don't clean up. So I try to tell my students, you know, try not to leave paint on there till it dries, try to wipe it off, but they're real cheap, and so occasionally they just have to be replaced. And I did test the glue on these, and it just wasn't that effective. It worked to an extent, but not nearly as well as on these paint trays. I think it's just a different type of plastic. Hope that helped and hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.